August 15th is my next ultramarathon, and it is the Squamish 50 mile in Squamish, British Columbia, Canada. And I could not be more stoked. All right, what is up? My name's Andy. I am a Lululemon Run ambassador. I'm an ultramarathon runner, but more importantly, I'm a dad. I'm a Christian man. I'm a husband. I work full time, and I'm just training to be the best version of myself that I can be. If you're new to the channel, I've been doing this vlog once a week since late December of 2025, and I've kept pumping one out week after week. And honestly, between that and my job and my family and my run training, it's cutting it close as far as my time goes, but it's something I love doing. I've been getting a lot of great feedback, and so I thought I'd continue. We just wrapped up the Spring Forward series where we went through my spring training. Prior to that, we did the Road to Backyard and followed my journey to run my third backyard ultramarathon. Both series were an awesome success. You got to see the highs and the lows of my training, the ins and the outs. August 15th is my next ultramarathon, and it is the Squamish 50 mile in Squamish, British Columbia, Canada. And I could not be more stoked. This series we're going to call Sea to Sky, because the highway that you take to get from the Lower Mainland up to the Squamish Whistler area is the Sea to Sky Highway. That's the highway I'm going to drive right before race day, and that's kind of the trajectory that I feel like I'm going to be on, in a sense, as I go through the training. That's the trajectory I've been on in general since I got into ultramarathon running. Just a regular dude with goals that seem way over my head. Some might say the sky is the limit. And if the sky is the limit, we're trying to find it. We're trying to find our limit. We're trying to find out how far I can take myself, how fast I can take myself, and how much I can spread myself thin without my entire world collapsing on itself. So this is the Sea to Sky series as I make my way to the Squamish 50 mile, August 15th. We're going to go through this series, and we're going to try every week to tackle a new piece of training theory, or really focus in on what goes into training for an ultramarathon. How many miles does it actually take a week to train for an ultramarathon? What does my long run need to look like? What kind of gear do I actually need to run an ultramarathon? Can I train well for an ultramarathon? Being a dad who works a busy life and has a family, is a back-to-back long run necessary? We're gonna go through a lot of those questions and more, and really just follow my day-to-day life. This being week one, we're not going to complicate things too much. We're just going to jump into it. What does a typical week look like? This is week 2 of my official, what do I have? I think a 9-week build up until Squamish 50 mile. Yeah, it looks like a pretty typical week as far as running goes, no matter what I'm training for. But as I go through the training, we're going to go through the speed work, the long runs, the gear prep, the gut prep, the crew prep, the race day plan. And we're going to get to that start line, and more importantly, we're going to get to that finish line. It's not the first ultramarathon I've ran. It's not the longest ultramarathon I've ran. It's not the fastest ultramarathon I ran. It's probably the most competitive that I've ran, though. And where typically in an ultra, I'm competing for like a top 5 position, or maybe even a win, especially in these smaller local races. This one's a lot more competitive. So I don't know where I'm going to stack up against the field. It could be a top 20 push. It could be a top 10 push. It could be a top 5 push. I'm not positive. I haven't really looked at the start list. I haven't really looked at the entrance, but I know that this race gets pretty competitive. And at the end of the day, I can't look at the other ones that are in this race. I need to look at me and try and be the best version of myself and do the best that I can do. So let's do it. Come with me. It's going to be fun. It's the 3rd series that I've done now in this weekly vlog that I've been doing. I'm going to try and keep it interesting. Like I said, this week's going to be just kind of a typical week, but as the weeks go on, we're going to kind of hone in and focus more on certain specifics. So stay tuned, follow along, subscribe to the channel, like it, comment, interact with it in some way, send it to someone else. Seriously helps the channel. And take care of yourself. Let me know, what goals are you training for this coming summer? Seriously, I want to know. I want to see what the community around me is going after, what kind of goals you guys are putting out there. Let's work towards those goals together. Why not? All right. Take care of yourself. Grace and peace. All right. So even though last week was the first official week of the build, this is the first official week of going sea to sky. It's the Sea to Sky series. We're coming from sea level, driving up to Squamish. We're running a 50-mile up in the mountains. Gonna be good. Anyways, I'm excited to start building for that. And I'm just excited to run in the summer. It's a beautiful summer morning this morning. We do got some rain in the forecast. Summer doesn't mean always sunny, but man, these long days have been great. They're starting to get shorter now because it just was the longest day of the year, but I've still got a good month of like really long days before I probably have to start busting out the headlamp. So anyways, we're going to Run Club this morning with the crew. If you're new to the channel, my name's Andy. I lead Run Club here in Abbotsford through Habitual Wellness Club and Cafe. It's a coffee shop and cafe at Mill Lake who is all about wellness. They do a lot of really great events, Pilates out on the lawn, mom and baby yoga. We do run parties every once in a while, and then twice a week I lead a run club for the cafe, Tuesday mornings at 7 a.m. and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. And we've been doing that for over a year now, and it has just been an awesome opportunity to get to know people in the community and to give people a place of inclusivity and a judgment-free zone to come and run at whatever pace you're comfortable with. It's been awesome. So that's where I'm headed this morning. That's where I'm headed every Tuesday morning, as long as I'm not on vacation. So let's go. Good Wednesday morning. Time to drive down the road, meet the gang for speed workout. Right now, these workouts are still relevant for me. I don't have my key. 1 second. Right now, these workouts are still relevant to me because I'm trying to throw in a little more really fast speed work for the next 2 weeks before I transition to more threshold, tempo, race pace, trail specific stuff. So it's kind of nice because I'm not aiming for specific like fast road race anymore. So I'm not too concerned about the specifics, rather just the stimulus of getting some fast 5K-ish paced work in. So today's workout that the group's doing should be perfect, and I'm looking forward to it. I think we are doing 2K at 10K pace, 90 seconds off, 1K at 5K pace, another 90 seconds off, and then 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off by 10 at 3K pace. So 2K I should be doing right around 335, 334, 5K around 327, and the 3K pace around 317-ish. See how it goes. We're just running loops around the block. Should be fun, man, but I am also so tired. I have so much extra little stuff that I need to do in the evenings, like editing these videos, as one example. That it's really hard once my kids go to bed to go to bed myself because I have so much that I need to do, and I don't know when else I'm going to edit these videos or do X, Y, Z. So my sleep's not been great the last few days. Just hoping I can get to bed early tonight. It just means that last week's video, you probably didn't see it uploaded till like Saturday. Usually I try and get it uploaded Wednesday. But I gotta prioritize my sleep and recovery over editing these videos. Otherwise, the joy of these videos will be lost, and all of a sudden I'll just be an injured boy making videos about how I'm recovering from my injury, rather than a runner who's having fun and succeeding. But it just means you might have to wait a little longer for some videos. Let's go meet the gang and get running. I'm cutting it close. They might be waiting for me.
beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab trying to sharpen up the sword. Swinging blades at these scrubs. Bitches flock like bugs to the light. Getting right. Treat my hoes like these raps. I don't really got a type. Off top, bullshitting. All I needed was a mic. Yeah. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun.
Fun. Good workout with the crew. Classic. I felt pretty bad going into that. Jeff and I got a good warm-up in together, though. And then we found Abby, and 3 of us ran that workout together. It was fun. We kind of did a 10K and 5K paces at our own pace. And then for the 45-second intervals, we alternated who led. So dragging each other along, cooking ourselves a little bit. But what a great way to start the day. Good stimulus, good workout. Feeling young and fit. Shout out Hans Troyer. But really, I am feeling young and fit these days, but also really old. So I don't know. I feel like my Achilles are the Achilles of old man. I wake up and they're really sore. My back hurts in the morning. Kids are driving me up the wall. Anyways, life is good. That was a fun workout. What's on the docket the rest of the week? Hopefully squeezing in a trail run tomorrow morning. I've got an early start to my work day, so it might end up being after work. And then we've got Run Club Thursday, another run Friday morning, and then we'll get a long run on the trails this weekend. Oh, maybe I can find some company. Let's get this work day happening. Canada are playing their last game of the group stage in the World Cup today, so that's exciting. I've been watching a lot of World Cup, and I actually love it. I wish I had more time to watch sports. If I had more time to watch sports, I would, but I don't. But I really love soccer. I grew up playing soccer. I'm a soccer player at heart, even though the last time I played was almost a year ago, and I'm still kind of dealing with an injury I got from that. It's like something in my groin, very small little niggle that just pops up here and there, but it hasn't gone away. It's been almost a year, which sucks because I do like soccer. But if I'm really committed to this running thing, I don't think soccer is necessarily safe for me to play too often. But I'm enjoying watching it. I'm enjoying cheering on Canada and Germany, of course. So yeah, watch the Canada game, or at least catch the highlights. That's all she wrote, baby. Grace and peace. All right, Thursday, it's before Run Club. I'm getting in about 10K solo because I went to sleep this morning, so I missed my morning run. Not on the trails, unfortunately, but we'll get a good effort in. Let's go, and then do Run Club after. All right, 5:45 a.m. I'm off to my buddy Kevin's house. Gonna catch up a little bit, get a nice easy run in, get a sauna session in at his place after, and that's my work day. So quick little run with Kev and probably the dog. Should be good, man. Peace.
Never need much, got myself and my sanity. Got my passions, my talents, my friends and my family. Yeah, we done with the suffer, the pain and the agony. Manifesting this light and I bathe in the clarity. Yeah, the money will follow. One track mind like we running in mono. Lost track time like we running in sorrow. Off that line, sprint, nothing is borrow.
Woo! Nothing beats a good run and sauna sesh with Kev. driving home sweaty in my towel because I'm not about to defeat the purpose of sauna training by cooling down after. We gotta keep that body temperature up, baby. Love Kevin, man. Get yourself some good role models in life who are good examples, not only who push you to go harder and farther and faster in running, which he does. He's run some crazy ultramarathons. He's got amazing stamina, a great amount of grit, but also get yourself some people who've got the heart, a love for Jesus, a love for their wife, a love for their daughters, the kind of things that I strive to have. And I fail at miserably so often, but my faith, my wife, my kids, they come before running, and I see that in a guy like Kevin's life. So it's good to have people like that who provoke you to good works. And of course, great runners as well. So, whew, I'm cooked. In other news, I don't know why I'm talking so long with this shirtless in my car, sweaty. You guys have had enough footage of this, but Western States is tomorrow morning. I'm hyped, so heads up for that. I'm probably gonna hit a long run, get up early, start the stream, and just be listening to the stream during the run. So with that in mind, I will probably not film my long run tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be doing about 20 to 25K up and down Ledgeview on the segment that I got a crown on last week. We're just gonna do repeats on that segment. Nowhere near the pace I did last week. And yeah, get into the state stream. We also have a wedding tomorrow, so somehow I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like watch the end of the race during the wedding. And who gets married on Western States Day? It's just so selfish. Anyways, I'm hyped. It's gonna be such a good race. I love States Week. Peace.
Always ask and receive, give and get back, watch and pass it to me. Speed past all of the hardest to see. Seem dark, still got my darkest to see. Never living in the sunlight, never winning when the sun bright. Never slipping, always done right. Make a killing in this fun life.